Hey, what's up? How you doing? Here I am again. This time we have one more very old vintage Pioneer stereo double cassette deck CTS99WR. As you can see, it's pretty much very in good condition, and at that time it was probably a good deck because both of decks are recording. I don't know, I like it because this center part of the deck looks like some kind of spacecraft, some kind of part of cockpit from the helicopter, airplane or something. And it looks kind of awesome, huh? I mean, it's really sexy with all those lights here. And look at this, like when you choose deck 2, the light goes there. It's kind of sexy. It also says all those programs, so you can choose, I don't know, which track you want to play or dub. Yeah, sexy. How do I get out from here? Synchro copy, normal high-speed dubbing, parallel recording, relay, of course Dolby BC and DBX, DBX, B and C off. So one thing that you will notice, you only have one slider for volume level, which means you can't even adjust balance, and there are no automatic calibration or bias to adjust. So let's say this was not probably the best deck for recording, or maybe it is. Maybe if you use only XL2 or TDK SA or some other tapes, this deck would be record perfectly. Maybe we're gonna try that later. But now I noticed the speed is not correct, so I'm gonna have to open it and find the place where we can adjust the speed for this cassette deck. And since we're already doing that, it's maybe a good time to see how it looks inside. Maybe there are a couple of people curious enough to see how this machine looks inside, right? So let's do it. Well, this is interesting. This is a double cassette deck with normal and high speed, and there are two holes on the motors. First hole is to adjust normal speed, and the other one is to adjust high speed. And there is also the same thing on other deck. So this is really interesting. I didn't see too much decks like that. But again, this is very old double cassette deck, and I don't want to adjust speed right now. I wanted more to show it off, how it looks inside. Look at that. Look at that. And when you see those Sony double cassette decks, when a small, like a circuit board there, and that's it. And look at this. This is on top of the. Look there, like two levels of. And there are chips and everything, and DBX and everything. And this thing is so heavy. Unfortunately, probably you can sell those motors for more money than the. I'm just kidding. No, the deck is working. We're gonna just adjust it a little bit so it can work better. But everything is working just fine. I just wanted to show it how it looks inside, right? And how there are motors with two holes. So one hole is for normal, the other one for high speed dubbing. Okay, but this one is pretty much already on the point, so only have to do this one. A little bit of cleaning, and then I'm gonna adjust it, and then we're gonna see how it works, right? Yeah. So yeah, after a little bit of adjustment and fixing things, I did have problem with azimuth. it was tricky to adjust the azimuth because there are no holes. Oopsie, you have to find really tiny little screwdriver to put it. You can remove the door, I think, because there are lights on the doors which are like a play, record, mute lights. So I didn't want to bother. I used this very tiny small screwdriver and I adjust the azimuth. Otherwise all works good. The speed is good, everything is good. This was probably a very good deck at the time. Both decks are recording, so you can do a parallel recording. Of course, normal and high-speed dubbing. There is also relay play, which means one deck is playing. When it finished, then the other one, and goes around. And you can also do recording, like to record first on this one and then continue on that one. That would be like 3 hours of recording. Maybe you're gonna record a game from radio. As I mentioned, the good thing is, okay, reverse mode is here, right? Up C, and there is a noise reduction here of dBx, B, and C, and the display, there is a counter mechanical, of course, and I don't know, like it's kind of old-fashioned, right? It's working, but it's old-fashioned. So this one thing is also very interesting. So we got like a 9-10 LEDs, which are used when you want to program deck. Unfortunately, half of them are not working. Let me see if I can demonstrate. Program. All those flashing, they are working. The other are not working. So basically now all of them should flash. And then you're gonna use these buttons. As you can see, there is a blue marked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0, 10. And then you would select, like, I want to play first track, second track, maybe 6, but the other LEDs are dead, so it's not really you can see it. Then you would press play or start and you would have your selection, you know. I don't know, it's kind of neat. I also have one deck before that was equipped with this one. At the time it was, you know, like you have a music search. Yeah, you press on plus, it will go one track. If I press 3 times, it will go on third track, and it will show on this LED, if they are working, it would show properly that I'm seeking 7th track, or we'll see, like I'm seeking 7th track, stuff like that. So yeah, it did have a music search option. And yeah, I would be satisfied with the look. It has wooden panels and with the functionality. Unfortunately, as I mentioned, we don't have calibration. Yeah, we don't have calibration, and we don't have recording balance, we don't have bias, and we have old-fashioned LED meter and mechanical counter. The sound, let me pull up. I think there are some technical specification for this unit. Yeah, not the worst, not the best. Let me see. Like on normal tape, it would go from 25 Hertz to 17 kilohertz. Then chrome 25 to 17 kilohertz, and metal 25 to 18 kilohertz, so not too much. Without Dolby, 57 decibel, signal to noise ratio, and with dBx on 92. So dynamic range with DBX is 110 and blah blah blah. Where is wow and flutter? Wow and flutter is no more than 0.06. All right. I mean, it's good. It's heavy. It's very heavy. All metal inside. A lot of parts. Yeah. If you're really looking for a vintage stuff, really vintage, this would be the one, I think. And it's in really good condition. They are not. I don't see some scratches. Maybe a little bit more cleaning, and it would be nice piece to show. Because look at this middle. It's like you would lost yourself there. Someone would came and ask you, "What is this, man?" You can tell them that's DBX player, DBX player. No, it's really, it's a unique. All right, take care. See you next time. See you next time. What about the recording? Did you try to record something? Yeah. Let's try. Let's try to record. Why not? Dolby B. It was guaranteed on, but I said some chill. There's a joint around the way that's supposed to be real. Alright. I like to listen without Dolby. But this is very fast for... No, that's not the track. This is the track. You can't see the difference on YouTube especially. But I'm telling you, it's good. It's good. Let's try the same thing here. Dolby B. I always recording normal tapes with Dolby B and playing without Dolby. I don't know why. I'm getting the best results. Don't ask me. It's not proper. It's not how it's supposed to be. But who cares? It's working for me. Copyright, here I come. What's up, copyright? What's up? Just a little something. That would be enough. That would be enough. Wow, this one is fast forwarding like crazy. Who would say with normal Sony HF that I would get this good results without calibration, without everything? Who would say? Who would say that? This is good. It's obvious a lot of circuit inside, and the sound is good. The bass is crazy good. I mean, the bass is bad. Turn out, I don't know. I mean, it's really something like vinyl record, like it's soft and there's plenty of room and space there, and machine is probably old, 30 and some probably 40 years, but it looks good. You have to give it. It looks good. Now I'm shutting off. Take care. See you next time.